Hello, beautiful people. I hope y'all are having a great day today. As you can see, today we're outside. We're switching it up a little bit. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment, share. I feel like a lot of my videos have a lot of information that can help people on their journey. As you can see by the title, today we will be talking about how truth is determined by self. So, as we know, in you know, a lot of philosophers, like old philosophers, people that have, are known for, being into spirituality, philosophy, etc. A lot of the main points, a lot of them make is knowing yourself. You are the creator of this world. You are the creator of your world. This is your world, and hey, I'm just here living in it. So, knowing yourself is so very, very important. Knowing what you like, knowing what you don't like, knowing what type of music you want to dance to, knowing if you like to dance, knowing if you don't like to dance. It's so, so very important. And this is what the age of Aquarius is about. A lot of people call this the age of information. And yes, the thing is, being as though we are in the age of information, this is the best time to get to learn yourself. This is the best time. Yeah, in the beginning of it, it was about learning conspiracy theories and doing this and doing that, and learning what's the best food to eat. And right now, it's not about finding new content to watch. It's not about finding a new guru to follow. It is about learning who you are and what you agree with, what you like, what you don't like, how you feel about things. Because if you don't have a solid identity in this age of Aquarius, in this age of information, even if you don't believe in astrology, I really don't care. It's just a reference point. If you don't have an identity, you get lost in the sauce. And I've been there. You get lost in all this information that's being put out. You get lost in all these gurus, and you get lost in all these classes. You get lost in all this shit because you don't know who you actually are. And don't get me wrong, it's nothing wrong with trying things. Every time you try something, you need to come back to self and ask yourself, did you like that? How did that make you feel? And I never did that. It was so many times on my journey I needed to do shadow work and really sit with myself and see why I am the way I am, who I am. And I never got a chance to, which is why I got lost in so many different communities, different spiritual modalities, etc., etc. And don't get me wrong, I learned a lot from it, but I could have saved myself a lot of trauma if I would have just sat with myself instead of running from myself. This is why a lot of people are going into like spiritual and religious psychosis as well, because they're getting to learn a religion, a modality before they are learning who they truly are. A lot of things may not work for you. You know how it's, in the spiritual community, some people say take salt baths, it'll cleanse you, Does your body respond well to salt? Do you know that? Some people say, oh, somatic healing and this, that, and the third. I mean, do you feel okay or comfortable with being touched in some of these different types of sessions? How do you feel about congregations? How do you feel about people coming together? Are you a type of person that likes to heal in community, or do you like to heal separate? You need to know these things about yourself and what works for you. Because if not, you'll be so lost and taking on other people's identities. And I said this on my TikTok that a lot of times, other people are so secure in their own identities that they'll come in and dismantle a person who is not. So what people do is it's like some dumb people that go around knocking on people's doors and shit. They trying to recruit people. They so secure, which I fuck with it. They so secure in their own religion that they go around knocking on people's doors trying to recruit them. Because a piece of them may understand that most people are not secure in their own realities. So of course we're going to put this shit in their face. We're going to knock on their doors and put it in their face. Somebody's going to fold. Somebody out there is so lost that they're going to fold. And I'm not saying their intention is malicious, but that's what it is. Somebody out there so lost, maybe they need something new to be brought into their lives. And maybe some people did need those people. I forgot what they call it. It's not the Seventh-day Adventists. It's the Jehovah Witnesses. Yeah. Some people are so lost that they do need somebody to come around and knock on their door, and they may benefit from being a Jehovah Witness. But there's some people out there that are just simply lost, young, trying to find themselves, and they get that knock from Jehovah Witness, and they find themselves in weird situations where they don't feel comfortable or safe for them because they didn't know. And the main thing about finding yourself, you will end up in certain situations. It's about knowing when it's time to let go. Don't get so deep into it that you make it your whole identity that it takes a piece of you to even get away from it. And that's what happened to me. I was so deep into like spiritual practices and plant medicine and this, that, and there because I was lost. I was trying to find myself. I was young, There's nothing wrong with that. But when you start doing it from a place of wanting to be accepted and loved so bad by people that are in it, that do enjoy shit like that, it's like you lose yourself. The message here is to know thyself so you don't lose thyself. And yes, there will be times where you make mistakes in life, but we're trying to limit that. There's certain things you just simply don't have to go through, or that you can prevent by knowing yourself. And that leads me to truth. Once you figure yourself out and you take the time to do shadow work, figure out why you are the way you are, how you are the way you are, what way you are, you'll then start to see what you resonate with. You'll then start to see what pulls you in, what directions you want to take, what directions you kind of want to stay away from. You'll know because you know you. So yes, my mother always told me, Jay, to try everything. Try everything. And that's true. Try things. But also sit with yourself first or while you are trying things. So you can know if the things that you are trying are actually meant for you, or if someone was just so secure in their own reality and you weren't at the time that you just got pulled into it without actually knowing if it's something you want. So yeah, doesn't make them wrong. It doesn't make their truth wrong. It just makes their truth not your truth. Your truth not their truth. There is a world of possibilities out here. I'm not saying who's right or who's wrong, but your body will tell you what's right for you. So, I hope y'all resonated with this message. I feel like I may have left some things out, but I had already posted a video about this on TikTok, so I'm kind of just yapping at this point. But if you don't already, go follow me on TikTok at Operating Out of Love. Also, don't forget to like, share, subscribe on the video. Comment below some other videos y'all want me to do, things you want me to speak about. I can talk and talk and talk. I'm very a thinker, so I sit and think on topics all the time. Let me know what you want to see me speak on, things that may have been on your mind that you want me to give my opinion on. But once again, remember to know thyself. My opinion does not have to be law for you. You are law for you. Knowing you is what's law for you. I love you. Once again, like, share, subscribe. Hope you have a great day. I hope you take some time today to sit with yourself and get to know you a little bit more.